relationships, and overall quality of life. Pay attention to your mental health well-being by
checking in with yourself and loved ones,
seeking professional help when needed,
encouraging open conversations about mental well-being, practice self-care,
take time off busy schedule,
checking with yourself and loved ones.
Have people in your life you can share concerns with.
It's also important for you to know that it's okay not to be okay. So, speak out.
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Sorinola with the throw. Right there. Onioni. Appeals, penalty given. Handball by Elliott. Looks bewildered. There won't be a VAR check, of course. He saved from killing Mbappe earlier this season. Saved 3 of the 4 kicks he's faced this year. Huge moment now for Plymouth Argyle. And in from Ryan Harding. It could be one of the greatest moments in the modern history of the FA Cup if they can hold on to it, because Plymouth Argyle, bottom of the Championship, lead currently the top team in Europe, Liverpool, by 1-0. Seconds to go. What a shock! Perhaps the greatest of modern times. Plymouth, bottom of the Championship, have beaten the quadruple chasing Premier League leaders, European Champions League group stage winners Liverpool, by 1-0.
Well, how Plymouth was able to push Liverpool aside and move to the next round of the cup competition right there in England. With that, we welcome you to Kickoff Sports Show this Monday morning. My name is Oladapo Kunubi, aka Young Striker 9. More stories coming your way, talking sports this morning. We look at updates coming from the world of tennis. Carlos Alcaraz becoming champion of the Rotterdam Open. Derek Chisora already asking the fans who they will love to see him fight in his 50th bout. And that came out following his victory over the weekend. Well, so many upsets that went down. Tottenham Hotspur out of the cup competition, FA Cup. And, for Barcelona, having a man sent off, they had to go all the way to claim 4-1 win over Sevilla. And these and more will be our focus on the show this morning. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. Remember, matches are also going down tonight at different centers across Europe. Hey, did I forget to also say NPFL also went down over the weekend. Hey, who's stopping Ramo Stars, and who's going to also bring down Shooting Stars? The two stars got their points over the weekend. We'll be right back after this time out, so we talk NBA, tennis, Formula One, and boxing.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
All right, starting our update from NBA this morning. Well, Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo will be sidelined for the next week because of a left calf injury. That is according to updates we'll get in. Bucks coach Doc Rivers, who confirmed that Antetokounmpo will not play in next week's All-Star game. Antetokounmpo already had been ruled out of Sunday's 135 to 127 point win over Philadelphia 76ers, and reports had it that he will also miss matchups with Golden State Warriors and Minnesota Timberwolves prior till All-Star break, marking at least 6 straight games out. Well, remember, Antetokounmpo, who has been out since February 2, is expected to return to action shortly after the All-Star break. That's according to the reports we are getting now. For Dallas Mavericks star power forward center Anthony Davis is expected to sit out multiple weeks because of a left adductor strain. His absence could stretch to a month, according to reports, because of an injury that cut short his spectacular debut with his new franchise, Davies, the headliner of the Mavs' return from the controversial trade of 25-year-old superstar Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, exited Saturday's win over the Houston Rockets with 1 minute 37 seconds left in the third quarter after recording 26 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 blocks in 31 minutes. Now let's talk about Philadelphia 76ers center Joel Embiid, who has acknowledged Sunday that he might have to undergo another surgery on his left knee, and that has bothered him over the past year if it isn't feeling any better by the end of the season. Part of the report we are getting during the ABC telecast of the 76ers 135-127 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks that Embiid told he confirmed that he believes repairing his knee will likely take another surgery and a long recovery period, something he didn't have after the initial injury last February. Now, moving away from injuries this morning, let us look at what will be going down tomorrow, Tuesday, in the NBA as matches have been lined up. 1 a.m. we'll have Cleveland Cavaliers taking on Minnesota Timberwolves, Orlando Magic against Atlanta Hawks, San Antonio Spurs taking on Washington Wizards in a road trip. While 30 minutes later, Brooklyn Nets will take on Charlotte Nets, Miami Heat hosting Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks will be up against Golden State Warriors by 2 a.m. Same time, New Orleans Pelicans is battling Oklahoma State and the Dallas Mavericks. 30 minutes later, battle Sacramento Kings, Portland Trail Blazers will be up against the Denver Nuggets by 3 a.m. And 1 hour, 30 minutes later, LA Lakers hosts Utah Jazz. Now, moving away from NBA, let's talk tennis. Congratulations to Carlos Alcaraz, who secured his first indoor title by beating Alex de Minaur in the final of the Rotterdam Open on Sunday. The top-seeded Alcaraz won 6-4, 3-6, 6-2 to become the first Spanish champion in the tournament's 52-year history.
I just want to start, talking about Alex. Congratulations as well for a fantastic tournament. All the success that you're doing, great work, as I said many times. Together with your team. So congratulations with everything. I'm just always wishing you all the best. Happy to see you, on the top of the top. So just congratulations for everything. Then I would like to continue with my team. I just want to say thank you for everything. This week has been a really good week all together, putting a really good work. Coming here with, let's say, not feeling 100% well with the cold, but after every day I'm feeling better and better. Thanks to you. All the people that was back at home as well. I just want to say thank you. I'm not a guy who say this many times, but I really want to take the most of this time to say I love you guys as well. So thank you for everything you're doing to me. Thank you. And then Rotterdam has been a really special week for me. I was going to say not only for the title, but yeah, for the title as well. But for the support that I received here since the first day. This my first time here in Rotterdam. It was the first time that I'm playing here, and you made it like I've been playing this tournament for a long time. So I just want to say thank you very much. And
Carlos Alcaraz speaking after the Rotterdam Open Championship over the weekend. Now, let's talk about Emma Raducanu. It has been a crazy year to start for Emma Raducanu as she suffered her third first-round tournament defeat inside 2 weeks as she lost 6-3, 7-5 to Ekaterina Alexandrova at the Qatar Open. The 22-year-old Briton had been handed a second successive wildcard for the WTA's latest tournament in the Middle East, but was handed a tough draw against the Russian world number 25, who was fresh from winning the Linz Open last week. Not a good way to have an opponent to face. For Raducanu, I keep advising, pick your games. But let's look at more games going down today at the Qatar Open. The game between Daria Kasatkina and Anastasia Potapova has been cancelled. But for other matches scheduled for today, 12 p.m. Rebecca Stramkova will be up against Alina Kalnina as Ashlyn Kroger battles Sofia Kenin. Donovakic against Linda Noskova. Julian Putintseva battles Mayuka Uchijima as Ayo Ito battles Jelena Ostapenko. Daria Kasatskina will be up against Paulina Kudermetova. And for other matches, Magdalena Net will be up against Veronika Kudermetova. Lila Fernandez battling Emma Navarro by 2:30 p.m. Peyton Stearns against Diana Yashremskar. Maria Sakari will be up against Iga Swiatek. This is going to be a tough one by 3 p.m. today. Ons Jabeur will be in action against Marka Katner Kessler. This looks like a dead rubber game, but maybe a banana peel for Ons Jabeur. The last singles game for today, we'll see Paulo Bartosa against Katrina Siniakova. All right, now moving to boxing this morning. Well, for Derek Chisora, after the victory he had over Otto Wallin, he has come out to suggest 3 possible opponents for his next and likely final career fight. Well, after the victory over the weekend, Chisora conversed the crowd as to whether they wanted to see him fight Daniel Dubois, who defeated Anthony Joshua, who's also the IBF heavyweight title holder, Alexander Usyk, the unified WBC, WBA, and WBO champion, or Anthony Joshua, who has become the most, can I call him the Anokaye now? But here was what happened over the weekend.
Do I get Triple D? Do I get my brother AJ? Or do I get Alexander Usyk? You tell me. I think I've earned number 50, a big blockbuster, please. So you tell me. Is it him? Is it him?
That's Anthony Joshua.
Is it him?
Okay, that's the resounding no. You know one person that can help you make this decision? I want to bring in Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren. Frank, Dell's told me and said to you what he wants. He's got Triple D, he's got Anthony Joshua, and he's got Alexander Usyk. You're the man to make it happen. Which one do we want?
The one he wants. We'll make it happen. We'll sit down and we're going to make it happen. Well, first of all, he's now won an eliminator for the IBF title, and that's Daniel Dubois. So he's got that in the bank. That's there. We'll sit down and we'll go through this. But whatever he wants to do, we will do. It's his 50th fight. He deserves it. Tonight, what a performance, eh? 49th fight. 18 years as a professional. And it was 18 years ago this month that he made his debut on my show, and I can't tell you how proud I am of him tonight, how he fought in there, and also to Otto as well. Takes 2 to make a fight.
Okay, so you heard that. Just wait and see who Chisora may be facing in the next few weeks. John Lasho, Henry, how you doing? Good morning to you. What are you doing in Oyo this morning? I thought you should be at Aroro Makinde. And by the way, other teams played over the weekend. Arsenal was having a beautiful time in Dubai. This is Dubai or Saudi Arabia. But we'll move on this morning. But let's check more updates away from boxing. We talk football. Start with the Nigeria Premier Football League. Looking at results, actions, positions on the table. And, well, remember, Shooting Stars will be having their game in the midweek before going to the weekend's game. We'll be right back.
bó ṣe wà yìí mo ti ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá nípamọ́ tí ọ̀gá náà bá wá sanwó fún mi lọ́la màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún tí Ṣẹ́gun náà bá wá sanwó tó jẹ mí á jẹ́ pé màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún bí ó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn.
ọ̀gbẹ́ni èwo ni tí òun ka ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá tó ń ṣe látẹ̀ gangan àbí.
FCMB Millionaire promo ìkẹwàá ló máa tún ti dé mo ń ṣe ìṣirò oye tí mo máa fi pamọ́ tí yóò fún mi ní àǹfààní láti kópa jẹ̀bùn ìtorí pé ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo bá fi pamọ́ ó lè jẹ́ kí n jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù tó pọ̀.
owó ṣáà ti fowó pamọ́ sínú àkáǹtì rẹ fọ́gbọ̀n ọjọ́ láì gbà èyí lè jẹ́ kó láǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà yálà oníbàárà tuntun ló jẹ́ tàbí ìwọ tó ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tẹ́lẹ̀ láti ṣí àkáǹtì yìí rọrùn púpọ̀ ohun tó nílò àti ṣe ni kó tẹ *329# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó dáwọ́lódù FCMB mobile lórí Google Play Store ńlọ bá tán àǹfààní yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kejìlá títí di ọgbọ̀njọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2025 bó o bá ṣe fowó pamọ́ sí iná àǹfààní ẹ̀bùn tó jẹ́ náà ṣe pọ̀ sí àmọ̀ràn tí o wípé àdéhùn àti àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenia Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libati, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809 360 7888 or 0706 899 4970 to book your event today. Awenia Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Kickoff Sports Show coming to you live from the studios of Solutions 939 FM here in the city of Ibadan. In case you're just tuning in, my name is Oladapo Okunubi. Well, remember, you can watch us live on Facebook, YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. As well, you can search for the station on Radio Garden, Solutions 939 FM, in case you're out of town, out of Nigeria. You can as well download our app via Google Play Store, type Solutions 939 FM, click download boating and listen on the go. Let's talk about the Nigeria Premier Football League this morning. Only two teams picked up a point on the road in the match day 23 games decided over the weekend. Rangers International and Plateau United, following the drawn game for Plateau United, played out a 1-0 draw against the host Niger Tornadoes to pick up a point, but it was a barren draw between Bayelsa United and Rangers International. The likes of Ikorodu City, Abia Warriors, Rivers United, Shooting Stars, Remo Stars, El Kanemi Warriors, Katsina United all picked up 3 points in their home games. Now, looking at the positions of teams on the NPFL log, looking at the top five, Rangers International is fifth on the NPFL log with 35 points. Abia Warriors with 36 points. Rivers United with 38 points. Third, Shooting Stars maintained the second spot on the NPFL log with 40 points from 22 matches, while Remo Stars hold on to that number one spot with 48 points from 23 matches. Victory for Shooting Stars, and the midweek game, a rescheduled NPFL game against Kwara United, will give the team 43 points. Now, let's look at Kwara United this morning, where the team is, and what may surely happen in their rescheduled game against Shooting Stars Sport Club of Ibadan. Kwara United is 10th on the NPFL log with 29 points, and a victory for Kwara United against Shooting Stars means that the team will have 32 points and jump to the 8th spot on the NPFL log. And the rescheduled game is going down on 12th of February, and that is going down on Wednesday. Now, moving away from the NPFL, let us talk what happened in Turkey over the weekend, where Turkish side Adana Demirspor walked off the pitch 30 minutes into their Super League game at Galatasaray on Sunday as they trailed 1-0 on penalty. Now, the decision to walk off was taken to protest to Turkey's referees committee and Football Federation. Adana Demirspor's president Murat Sankok confirmed to newsmen. Now, Sankok said smaller clubs were treated unfairly and their issues were not resolved. That's according to the statement. Now, moving away from that, let's come down to England this morning following the victory of Plymouth over Liverpool in the FA Cup fourth round clash. Well, it was more of David versus Goliath in that game, but for Arne Slot, it was very disappointed following that loss.
It's obvious that's a big disappointment, and the way we played wasn't a lot to be happy about as well. The only thing I was happy about is that the boys kept on fighting for 100 minutes, and probably the best part of our game were the last 10 minutes. So that tells you that they kept on fighting, but credits to them. Good game plan. Worked incredibly hard, and got a penalty that was deserved because it was a penalty, clear penalty, correct decision. But that had a lot of impact on the game, of course, because both teams hardly had any chance, and all of a sudden you get a penalty kick again, which was a correct decision. But that, and then they were 1-0 up, and they kept on fighting till the end. And goalkeeper made 1 or 2 good saves in the end, but yeah, we hardly created anything at all.
You don't underrate any opponent going to any tournament. So Arne Slot there. There may be second defeat, not even third. Yeah, remember he lost in the UEFA Champions League last group game. Lost one in the Premier League, English Premier League. Now losing in the FA Cup. But now let's talk about a man who has faced defeats, victories, draws, but pressure on him, and that is Tottenham Hotspur's coach Ange Postecoglou. Now 2 cup exits in 3 days span have left Tottenham staring at the prospect of another trophyless season, and manager Ange Postecoglou facing perhaps the biggest crisis in his time at the club. A 2-1 defeat at Aston Villa in the 4th round of the FA Cup over the weekend came on the heels of an exit from the Carabao semi-finals after 4-0 second leg thrashing at Liverpool on Thursday. Well, the game went 2-1 in favour of Aston Villa last night.
Lovely bit of play by Rodgers as Villa seek to get on the front foot immediately. And what a stunning start! Jacob Ramsey, but a horrible moment for Anthony Kinski in the Tottenham Hotspur goal. Spurs can't afford to give it away cheaply. Rodgers beautifully riding the challenge and a chance to shoot. And Marlon holding off Bissouma. It's Bailey. Marlon right across. Oh, and he will be forced in. Morgan Rodgers soaks up the acclaim, and he may well have put this FA Cup tie beyond Tottenham Hotspur. A player who shone like a beacon throughout this game may have ensured that it's cup pain again for Ange Postecoglou. Oh, and stepped in by Tell. Well, don't write them off just yet. A first goal in Tottenham colours for Matthijs Tel. And the Tottenham break and score, they'll be held to pay, but time is up. And Villa have made it through. A game embroidered with moments of magic, particularly from his 2 substitutes. Jacob Ramsey giving them the perfect start, albeit thanks to a goalkeeping error from Anthony Kinski.
Disappointed one for Tottenham Hotspur, and looking at a couple of games left for Tottenham Hotspur in the month of February, the team will return to Premier League matches against Manchester United at Ipswich Town. That's a road trip. Come back home to play Manchester City on 26th of February. For Ange Postecoglou, not a good moment.
Your first thoughts after the game?
Oh, it's a cup competition, so you kind of know you're out of the cup, which is the kind of biggest emotion you have. It's just disappointing. We obviously didn't get off to a great start, and when you're playing away from home, particularly a place like Villa, it makes it difficult there. And I thought we gave them some momentum after that, obviously scoring early. They got some confidence from that and the crowd behind them. So we struggled to get a grip on the game. Having said that, we had a big chance to make it 1-1, which could have brought us back in the game. Second half was better. We obviously opened up a little bit because we were chasing the goal and they had some good chance on the counter-attack. But I still felt we were a bit of a threat the other way, still having some chances. Second goal makes it difficult, and in the end, just fell short.
Well, talking about Tottenham Hotspur manager Ange Postecoglou speaking there. Now, moving away from England, let's go straight to Spain, as it was a fantastic victory for Barcelona, although they had a man sent off in that one. But Barcelona coach Hansi Flick says his team is only focusing on themselves after defeating Sevilla 4-1 on Sunday to move within 2 points of La Liga leaders Real Madrid.
Delicately attacked and turned in by Lewandowski. He opened the scoring here last season. He repeats the trick.
Well, let's see how they react.
Well, they're trying to react, and they have reacted. Ruben Vargas equalises immediately. It's his first goal for Sevilla, and it is very well timed indeed. This is Pedri, unselfish, and Fermin! It might be his very first touch. He scored within a minute of coming off the bench. What a change from... Kubarsi finding Rafinha away from Bade. Rafinha! Stunning goal. A majestic piece of play from the Brazilian. And Barcelona lead 3-1.
His first match in La Liga since December 2nd.
In from the Brazilian, and it's headed home by Eric Garcia. Barcelona are home and hosed. 4-1 up now, with just a minute. Players, Lewandowski, Fermin, Rafinha and Eric are the goal scorers. Vargas found the back of the net for Sevilla. But in the end, Hansi Flick's side, despite the red...
Okay, well, despite the red card, Hansi Flick's side went on to win 4-1. But remember, tonight, Mallorca will be up against Osasuna in a Monday night clash. In the Italian Serie A, Inter Milan will be in action against Fiorentina. And in the FA Cup fourth round, round 4, Doncaster Rovers host Crystal Palace. Good morning, Otubela Oluwasho. Why are you smiling this morning on the Facebook fan page? Well, Otubela is a Chelsea fan. And... they had a poor outing over the weekend, losing against the Brighton 1-2. All right. Now, this will be the convenient point to say goodbyes on the show. And I'll be back in the evening on Extra Time where we talk more football stories. Alpha Abanishe, good morning to you. Well, coming up next is From the Dailies. Aditamola Lafenwa and Comrade Ayodeji Adishokwe will be moving into this studio this morning. Well, I don't feel they will want to create more states. Or more shows this morning, but maybe more drama. Remember, wherever you find your hands do it well. Timmy Dakolo, not in the spoil for God hands. It's Monday morning. Stay positive. My name is Oladakbo. We're going to be, like we always say, keep doing sport and stay safe.
People they ask me, say,